Bunch of people with bikes here. Where are they all going to? Oh, Bike Universe. Go figure. Welcome to Dan's on the Street. I'm Dan. Today we're going to be visiting Saskatoon in Saskatchewan, the largest city in the province up in Canada here. Interesting looking city. I've never been. Nice big river going through town, bunch of bridges. Well, let's start in the central business district and we'll move out from there. I'm excited to check this out. I was in Prince Albert on one of these tours recently, and a couple people mentioned I should come up here, so now I'm here. Looking at May 2019, pretty recent. A few buildings around. So, yeah, nice looking places. All right, let's move down the street. This looks like a cute old street. Great artwork on the side of this building here. Kind of an older business street. These places look like they date back to the late 1800s maybe, early 1900s. Yeah, I like the look of that. Interesting. Good number of people out and about. Plenty of parking here. Vinyl exchange. Hey, this is a cool part of town here. Get some records, some shoes. Mostly occupied, although here's places for lease. Looks like there's a date on this one, 1913. Okay, so early 1900s. The town I read on Wikipedia dates back to 1883. That's when it was founded officially. So a pretty new city compared to, well, many places, I suppose. 1883. Obviously, there were, indigenous populations here, First Nations, for, thousands of years before then, probably. Again, more kind of fun artwork on the side of these buildings. It's got a good look to it. Very graphical. This place kind of going for a little French top there. I don't know if I'm buying that, but whatever. They're trying. Guy out in a scooter. A Mustang. All right. Pharmasave. Looks pretty cool here. Pants, sweaters. I mean, it's May, and we're pretty far north. 2nd Ave. We'll go down here a little bit, and then maybe we'll pop up. Ooh, cannabis. Let's talk answers. Okay. Canada is leading on that front, I think. And the healthcare front. Great healthcare up here. Plenty of shopping. Tons of people in cars here. It's very, very bustling. A few people out on the sidewalks. Some families, maybe. 7-Eleven. Yeah, it looks like a bunch of American vehicles. There's a Kia. The Sun Building. All right. Saskatchewan Union of Nurses. Interesting. Oh, Indian cuisine. I'd definitely check that out. Yeah, I've never been up here. I've been to Toronto and a few places up in Canada, but only just barely getting into up here. Certainly never this far. Love this great big font there. That's kind of awesome. Great Western. And more great signage here. Oh, just got obscured by that tree, but I like the look of that. These birds are a little ridiculous, but very inviting. Catches the eye. And a happy tooth. All right, I think I've seen enough of this. Let's pop up. Okay, so we went down that stretch of kind of the main downtown. Let's check out maybe another area in here just to get a sense of things. Maybe 22nd Street East. This looks to be one of the taller buildings in the city. Maybe, 14 stories or something. Garden Inn. Yeah. Yeah, a number of the downtown buildings look like they're 8, 10 stories, that kind of thing. So not too tall. Population I read was around 278,000. Now here's where we started. Starbucks, sure. Glassy building there. So yeah, not a huge city, but a good size. I like the curve on this. It's got a good feel to it. No leaves on the trees yet. Let's look back and see if we can visit during a leafy season. Oh, July 2018. Well, this is much better. Very green. And, I don't know what that is. Some sort of art display. This looks to be a church up ahead. Catholic school, okay. Now we're back in winter here, or spring. Yeah, it's a church. Decent looking. Looks like there's a park over here. Are we down on the riverfront here? All right. Let's check out this river here. So this is obviously a big part of the city. If you live here, you're going to be interacting with or trying to get past this river very often, I'm sure. Great parks all the way down here. Cosmopolitan Park, Kiwanis Park. Let's drop into Kiwanis. That sounds kind of fun. Okay, this looks great. Oh, very nice. Good bridges. Super lush. Statue here. Wonder who this guy is. Short fella. Kinda looks like. I don't know. Interesting. Oh, sure, let's follow it down to this bridge. Good number of bridges here. I live in a city with lots of bridges, so, you know, I love the look of them, and they're great, infrastructure. It's a little hard it makes traffic a little more of a challenge. You could always use one more, no matter how many bridges you have. It kind of feels like, if only we had one right here, that'd be so nice. That's how I always feel. I always want to build another bridge, but anyways, let's move out here, somewhere a little northwest of the city. Great parks all along here. Pierre Radisson Park. Tons of green space. Look at this. It's kind of surprising that hasn't been developed, but clearly it's been preserved. Ashworth Holmes Park. Let's drop into a neighborhood right by the park here. This looks like a great place to live. Oh, how good would that be? Right facing the park? That never goes away. You always have that. It's all about location, right? And next to a park that's a pretty good feature. Cute little homes, older, single story, maybe 1.5 sort of story. Here's a 2-story. Lovely trees all down here. Great sidewalks. This is a really nicely laid out neighborhood. Somebody's putting in a newer place, or maybe it's a church going there. Can't quite tell. I love this look though. This sort of boulevard, park in the center, tree lined, then a sidewalk, and then the homes. I'm a big fan of that look. Very pedestrian friendly. Makes it a little more dangerous for vehicles. The chance you hit a tree is, of course, much greater. But keeps pedestrians away from the road, which I like. Cute home here. Wonderful job somebody did on the paint and all that. Big Jeep. Lots of great homes here. Even that yellow is kind of fun. Yeah, good mix of homes. Some little tiny ones, kind of, and then like this. Huh, so cute. And then some larger ones right across the street even. So yeah, you have like a 1,200 square foot home and a 3,500 square foot home across the street from each other. That's kind of interesting how that happens. Not so uncommon though. Kind of jumping through seasons here. Fall, spring, summer. All right, and then we're out into a business street here. We got a hotel. This is kind of interesting here. Is this like sunken down in? That's kind of odd. Some inn of some sort. I probably wouldn't stay there, if I'm being honest. Oh, go-karts. So much fun. I only ever went a couple times as a kid, but I remember like each time. It was just such a great time. This looks like a university, maybe? Newer place? Let's pop up and see what we're looking at. playing a guessing game until I actually see it. What do we have here? Oh, police. Oh, police. Okay. All right, they got a new addition on their building. There's that go-kart place. All right. Very nice. Let's move even further north. Huge industrial district up here. Before we get up there, I want to just pop down here. This looks like... All right, Cash Money. Great name for a store. I usually like dropping by the graveyards. This looks like a real pretty place. I don't know why, but I like seeing graveyards. Unfortunately, we can't really see it. We're just down an alleyway, unpaved. Okay. Well, there's the graveyard. It looked like a really nice one, which is a shame we can't really get in. I like the way it's... Look at the trees all through there. I mean, that's just like a really nice park that also happens to be a graveyard. Let's drop by this New Island Sushi. That might be the type of place I'd stop into. Sleep Country. New Island Sushi. Oh yeah, definitely hit that up. Interesting. The Brick. Good number of bigger vehicles here. Some kind of older ones too. Selling cars around here. This is your standard big box shopping for the most part out here. Big box and vehicles. You know, you've seen one, you've seen them all. Dollar Tree. Let's move up into this industrial zone. So I'm sure a lot of people work up here. Just see this. Yeah. Storing some boats here in their lot. Again, a kind of pretty common sight in many towns in this part of the world. Big old warehouses, kind of generic offices, and big trucks. There's the highway over there. Interesting. It's quite a large industrial zone, though. I mean, yeah, really, really large, right? Interesting. Let's go over here. River Heights. This looks like a newer development from above, at least. A little bit newer, maybe. Oh yeah, definitely. Yeah, more like 60s, 70s, as opposed to back where we were in the early 1900s, 1910s and 20s, maybe. Again, not very big homes. You know, nice though. Big time. I've seen a good number of these campers, trailers. So people do some serious camping and hiking out here, I'm sure. There's a huge wilderness to explore when you're up here. This looks like a prison. Oh yeah, that's definitely a prison. Okay. Interesting. All right, let's keep moving kind of around the city here. Southern Industrial, tons of industry. University of Saskatchewan. This looks like it was laid out chaotically. Even the streets here, you can tell it moved just freely. You know, it's kind of fun, I guess. Tons of kids out here. Kids, goodness, I'm getting old. You know, tons of students. Going to class in June 2014 we're looking at. Looks like a nice campus. Big commons area. Some artwork there. Great old buildings here. Goodness, I love the look of that. Beautiful trees all along. Really nice buildings in here. I'm impressed by this. Very nice. University of Saskatchewan. I wonder what they're known for. Big place, though. Got to be a ton of students here. Certainly several thousand, maybe a few tens of thousands. Innovation Place. All right. Varsity View. Okay, right by the campus, I guess. Let's check out another street here. So kind of like bigger homes. Kind of looks like it. A little bit bigger, a little bit. Back to kind of older. Another great street. Nice little couple out there, maybe. Old VW. Yeah, really great old homes through here. This is my kind of neighborhood. More great boulevards. Yeah, very nice. This is a school here, I'd say. Maybe a high school, middle school. This looks like a cool street here. Nika's building something new. Definitely school day here, kids running around. Let's move down this street. For lease, a couple places available here if you're looking to open a restaurant. With tea and coffee merchants, I promise you I'd be in there. Oh, this looks like a great street. Handmade house. Oh, this is my kind of stuff. Yeah. Theater. Little kind of community theater, small place. Better good. Oh, this is really nice down here. Another record shop. People loving the vinyl up here in Saskatchewan. Bulk cheese. What do you suppose this is? More odd art. The amount of unusual street art I've seen on this, doing this YouTube tour, this series, I tell you what, I've seen some good stuff. Nutters. And by good, I mean interesting. Extra Foods. That's a fun name. I wonder if that's kind of like cheap groceries. I might hit that up. I'm definitely, I'm always looking for a cheap grocery place. Definitely. Another church. All right. Liking that a lot. This is a nice city. This looks very livable. That's what it's got going for it right now to me, is like, it just feels like a place where you could be pretty happy up here. Looks like a good quality of life. Golf course, mini golf course, and then a ton more golf courses. So if you like golf, this is your kind of city. That's a lot of golf here. Too much, maybe. Maybe too much. Let's go next to the river, just get a look at this place. Bushes. All right, hold on. We're gonna get a view. Okay, there we go. Some distant city there. Pretty wide river. Shallow, at least during August. I'm sure it gets a little higher. We just zoom back there. Saskatchewan River. Looks like we can actually just go down the river, so let's do that. Oh, wonderful. Oh, this is really nice here. August, it's already fall up here in Saskatchewan. Leaves are turning. This looks just so peaceful. What are we sitting in here? Little inflatable motorboat. That's kind of cool. Looks like we're sinking. Doesn't it look like we're below the water? I don't know about that. Might be an artifact from the image, but I definitely feel like we're sinking. Okay, whatever. I trust they did all right and got out of there all right. Maybe that's how it... Is that the design? No, it can't be. All right, I don't know. I think that's just a photo error. This looks so pretty here. I would love to be on this water with this view right now. That'd be, you know, I'd pay $50 to be here right now. That sounds great. Super chill. You can tell it feels nice. No way this is too hot or too cold. Like, just right here. Wonderful views. Sunset. Yeah, this would be a good time. Oh, it looks like an art museum here, or some kind of modern place. Let's pop up and look at that. The Remai Modern. Looks like they're building an addition on it as this was taken almost. Or something's going on there. Ooh, spray park. Fun stuff for kids here. This looks like a good place. I don't want to say a touristy place. This looks like a good place for anybody. Low clearance. Yeah, the Remai. Got an extra R on it. And an extra M. What's happening here? Remai Modern. I feel like I'm stuttering. Very cool though. Oh, I think these might be, are these like these spray things? Do they spray something? I think they're like misters. Like they mist. We have one of those in my city. Kids love it. Dogs love it. Parents don't really hear about it. But, kids love it. Cool building going in here. Angular glass, super new. Yeah. Like to see that. Like to see new stuff going up. Oh, pardon me. We just zoomed somewhere here. Oh, that disoriented me a little bit. Okay, we're back over on 2 Ave Street. Not 2nd Ave, but 2 Ave. Scotiabank. Oh, looks like a movie theater here. Cineplex Entertainment. You'd end up here. At least I would. Dark Phoenix. This is really recent photos. Yeah, May 2019. Okay. I did not see Dark Phoenix. Gonna have to... I'll wait till it's on Netflix or something. And I might check it out. Bunch of people with bikes here. Where are they all going to? Oh, Bike Universe. Go figure. Lots of shops here. 220. These look like cool places. Not so much the Money Express, but some of the other places at least. Another cute theater here. The Roxy. This is like... Oh, it is a movie theater. Okay. Odessa. Great shops up here. A good mixture at least, Plenty of your standard kind of shopping, and then a good amount of like kind of unique one-off shops. What's down here? Oh, it looks like they did something since this photo was taken. I swear it looked like there was something newer. Yeah. Oh, well, they painted it at least. I guess that's cool. All right, 1 or 2 more places, and I'm going to have to call it a day here. All right, 1 or 2 more places. What have we not gotten to yet? Let's see. Optimist Park, that sounds so nice. One more neighborhood here. Make sure I feel like I've seen enough of them. I've definitely seen a lot of great homes. People hanging out here. Remodeling going on there. Avenue GS. Lots of great homes all through here. All through the city. I don't know if I've been lucky, but I haven't found a neighborhood that didn't look pretty pleasant to me. Now I'm kind of lost in a parking lot. Let's pull up here. Interesting dome thing. Water treatment plant. Interesting. All right, I got all turned around now. Okay, what have we missed? It's very flat. There's tons of farming all around. Saskatoon. Let's check one place way on the edge of town, and then we'll end back downtown, okay? Looks like a new development going in here. Oh yeah. This is where your future home will be if you buy a new place here maybe. Tons of new buildings popping up. People are moving here, or they're staying. They're having kids and staying, or they're moving. I'm not sure. Tons of new places going in though. Love that. Slowly spreading out into the old farmland. Just flew into someone's parking lane here, or alley. Very nice. Kind of older here. Very well mapped. Love that. Can really orbit around here nicely. Confederation Mall. Okay, there's a mall. Standard. Let's see. This looks like... Oh, okay. We gotta check this out. This looks neat. I almost missed this, and I would have been disappointed in myself if I had. Let's see this. My oh my, this is lovely. Wonderful. The Delta Bessborough. 1931. Kind of has a look of it in a place that's even older than it. I think it was designed in a... I don't know what you'd call that exactly, but it's mimicking older styles, but it is newer. Still 1931, that's kind of old. Great look to it though. Beautiful building. Neat memorial over here. Or a gazebo of some sort. Let's end at the gazebo. Why not? A memorial, a concrete gazebo. I don't know if I've ever seen that before in my life. I like it. Can we go up? Oh my word, we can. This will be my first and probably only video to end in a gazebo, but I like it. This has been great, Saskatchewan. Wonderful place. There's that tower over there, I think. Nice gazebo. And I'm going to add it to my map now. Been there, seen that. Saskatoon, Canada. That was really enjoyable. I'd love to get up here someday. If you live in Saskatchewan, or specifically Saskatoon, and I missed some of your favorite places, do tell me in the comments. I'll come back and check it out. And please subscribe. Tell your friends. If you enjoyed this, check out my tour of Prince Albert. Smaller place, but I still enjoyed seeing that. Been to a number of other cities up here in Canada. Just a handful. But I'll be back many times coming up, I promise. Prince George, a few others, and been all over the world. So, alright, till next time.